I never thought the day would come when I would actually niche down and have a niche as an artist. So I thought it'd be fun to walk through all the art styles and mediums I've tried since starting my business in May of 2024. Before I even started my business to get back into art, I discovered these Copic markers and I used them for coloring and just like random sketches like this. So that was kind of how I got myself back into creating more. I was also really intrigued by textured art, and this is the first textured piece I made. I clearly didn't know what I was doing, but I think it came out really cool, and I love this monochromatic vibe. This is actually the first original I've ever sold. It was one of my brother's friends bought it after seeing it on my Instagram. I still really like this one. I thought it was very cool and definitely foreshadowed some of my work that I do now. In summer of 2024, I took some fashion design sketching classes and made this sketch in class. I love this outfit. I do have prints and the original available. I was also considering the fashion design route, so I did take a tech pack class and learned so much about Illustrator. That's how I've been able to basically be self-taught. I also got my first nice camera around this time and played a lot around with photography, especially taking pictures at the beach. I made this painted flag for my brother and sister-in-law's post-wedding tailgate, and this sort of opened my eyes to painting on fabric. So then I got into painting hats, and I made this hat for myself. I played around with doing some stationery, like note cards, notepads. I was trying to find a way to share my art and have people purchase it. That was an easier way for them to collect. Then in February of 2025, I released my first full collection, and it was all my abstract paintings on denim. This was actually the first denim piece I made, which was in the fall of 24. And this one's probably my favorite one from that collection. I decided to try out a large painting last May, and I made this. It's a 24 by 36, and this definitely made me fall in love with sort of a color blocking look and large scale paintings. I also always love sketching and don't think I'll ever get rid of that in my art practice, but here is a recent palm tree sketch that I released not that long ago. And then last November is when I created my first ever geometric piece. This is probably my favorite from that original series that was kind of started it all, really. And that brings us to now, when I created this piece in February. It's one of my absolute favorites I've ever made. I have it hanging on my wall right now. And then this one is more track inspired, but still love that blue. And these have led me to want to create more geometric sports inspired pieces.